Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is the second part to the first part of how to make a drum kit on an Akai S5000. This second part is I'm going to show you how to make a multi, which is what you need to make in order to have a drum kit in there that you can actually sequence with an outboard sequencer, such as what I'm using here is the Roland MV8800. But you can sequence it with any other hardware sequencer, or even your computer, which they sell programs such as Cubase, Ableton, and Logic, all those DAW programs that are available. I happen to like hardware sequencers because my mind just goes too crazy using a computer to do the sequencing, to be truthful with you. So I like to do my production, my beats, with the MV8800 as my main sequencer. Okay, enough said about that. I've gone ahead and made my program, which is called Hip Hop Drums. I've actually made a kit, which sounds really good. It's got 16 different sounds in there, and it's for hip hop. So I'll let you hear that. So I'm going to go ahead and load it first. So I'm going to hit load. I'm going to use F16 to down arrow here. Go to hip hop. I'm actually going to open that folder by pressing F11. And then I see my program there. I'm going to go ahead and load the program by pressing F14 and then F16 to execute. It's loading the program there. Very well. Once you've got the program loaded, what you need to do is make a multi or a multi. So you press the multi button and you scroll down here. I'm sorry. Once you press multi, it's going to have an option to create a multi. So that's F8. And it says create multi, and it says new multi 1. I'm going to go ahead and leave that as it is. And it's got for selection for 128 parts, 64 parts, or 32 parts. I'm just going to use F16 32 parts. So you press that. So there you got new multi. Now go ahead and use your down arrow key till you get to part 1. And use your cursor to go over to the right under program heading, and then use your wheel to select Hip Hop Drums, which is the program that I've got loaded. Now go ahead and use your cursor key to go to the right, and here's where you're going to select the Midi channel. Now as a default and as a standard in the Midi world, drums are normally played on Midi channel 10. So I'm going to go ahead and stick to that convention, and I'm going to turn the wheel till it reaches channel 10A. Okay. Everything else I'm going to leave alone. So now coming over to the MV8800, if I make a track, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera over this way. I'm going to go ahead and go up here to my first Midi track, and that's Midi channel 10. So if I hit on the pads, I'll go ahead and pan down a little bit so you can see. Well, you get the idea, the sounds that I've got in there for the hip-hop drum kit. So what you need to do is, depending on your hardware sequencer, you go ahead and sequence the first Midi track on channel 10, Midi channel 10. I've already got it programmed here on mine. It's a beat that I've been working on, just something to playing around, but I'll let you hear it. I'm going to mute the other parts here, and then I'll let you hear the it's a 4-bar pattern, and it goes like this. Now you can see the light on the multi on the Akai S5000 blinking, which means it's receiving signal. Alright, well, enough of that. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I've got it set up, doing my mutes and stuff. Actually do the mutes with the Motif. And just coming up with creative ways to mute the different tracks during the 4-bar loop. Okay, so you see there I've got the Motif, and I've got it in track mute mode. I've got my 5 tracks here, 5 MIDI tracks, and of course MIDI track 10 is on the Akai S5000, and I control that one with the Roland MV8800. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the song off, and here it goes. So there's the short video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me an email, or not an email, but a comment or a private message. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.